Many leaders are one-dimensional in their use of power. They simply use the type that most suits their personality and that they feel most comfortable with. Welcome to Moments with Marty, your short, sharp shot of leadership insight to help you stay on track between our weekly episodes of the No Bullshit Leadership podcast. There are lots of ways to get your team to do things, and the type of power you use to get results is all important. But we rarely think about it. Some types of power are more sustainable than others. So be careful to wield your leadership power deliberately, not just to let it flow subconsciously based on your mood of the day. The accepted wisdom on power dynamics identifies 5 primary types of power. And this is courtesy of research by French and Raven, which is older than me. The first is reward power. This motivates most people, and it's a normal part of any work environment. The second type is coercive power. And this can achieve short-term results, but if you force people to do something they don't want to do, they're going to resent you for it. And they'll usually find a way to get even with you, even though you'll never know how and when they've done it. The third type of power is expert power. And this is grounded in your technical competence and knowledge. You've got to be careful wielding this type of power as a leader. You're not the expert, you lead experts. Then we have legitimate power, which is founded in the authority of your position. It's always there in the background, and that's where it's best left. Finally, we have referent power, the power of influence that rallies people around you. They do what you want because it makes sense. They see the value and they're motivated to perform. Now, many leaders are one-dimensional in their use of power. They simply use the type that most suits their personality and that they feel most comfortable with. For example, a leader with decades of deep experience as a legal practitioner who has never let go of the detail might end up relying mainly on her expert power, and she will disable her team in the process. Or a conflict-averse leader may rely too much on his reward power, trying to bribe and placate his team to do what he wants. This is often punctuated, though, by brief bursts of legitimate power when he has to wave the boss card to get something important delivered. How you use power matters. Once you're aware of that, if you're really committed to learning how to wield greater influence, there are a few prerequisites that you should probably check off. These are valuable in any relationship, but especially when we talk about the collaborative nature of influencing the people that you don't control, but are nonetheless critical to your success. Here are 5 essential actions that you need to take if you want to build the foundations of influence. The first is to build trust. Trust is essential for any relationship, and without it, you have absolutely no chance that one of your peers will risk their own KPIs to help you deliver yours. Establishing trust and reciprocity in the relationship is vital. The second thing you need to do is work out what drives the other person. What are the most important, pressing, urgent, and difficult things that occupy their time, and how are they motivated to deal with them? If you know that, every conversation will have a feel of we and not me. Third, plan resources for their involvement. Don't expect someone to drop everything or expand their work program just because you need them to do something for you. Find a way to help them resource the work so that it's no additional impost on their team. There's no substitute for good planning up front. Number 4, check strategic alignment. If you're deeply knowledgeable of the company's strategic objectives and how it maximizes value for its stakeholders, you're going to be able to guide any conversation towards the greater good. If not, it's likely to become a zero-sum game of trading deliverables. And finally, number 5, gain their personal commitment. Always ask people to commit verbally to any agreement they make with you. If they look you in the eye and tell you they're going to do something, it's much more likely that they actually will. If you want to take a deeper dive into the principles of influence, have a listen to episode 39 of the No Bullshit Leadership podcast, Getting Results When You Don't Have Control. We'll leave a link in the show notes. I really hope you enjoyed this moment and that it gives you that extra little spark to be a no bullshit leader.